Good afternoon, everybody. This is Thad with the Reference and Readers Advisory Department with the Rawlings Library. And thanks for joining me this afternoon for a little food time. Um, just in time after you're all probably full from lunch, but a good thing you can go back and watch this later. Um, so today's dish, uh, sticking with wok cooking, um, doing something um, more on the healthier side. Still a stir fry with oil, so that's always takes it down some notches. But um, yeah, this is a vegetable lo mein, and I don't know about you, but after the holiday season, um, I just pretty much want to consume vegetables because uh, after all the delicious goodies and um, just all the tasty things you eat during the holidays, um, I just want to get some veggies in my system. Anyways, enough rambling on about that. We'll go ahead and switch screens here. All right, and so I'll just narrate this once again. And I kind of had an odd time for cooking this. I had some insomnia last night, and I was gonna wake up kind of early this morning and um, work on this then. Hold on, let me back up. I think it skipped part of the video there. I was going to wake up early and work on it, but I couldn't sleep, so I decided I'll just make it now, and now I have dinner waiting for me tonight. But anyways, once again, more rambling. Um, so I have my wok here, and I guess I skipped a piece there. But anyways, getting the wok hot, and I'd showed a clip or a piece with all my vegetables cut up. But anyways, after the wok got hot, and let me pause this so I can kind of catch up a little bit. So after the wok got hot or heated up, I added some olive oil, and then I put the carrots in first. So I have diced carrots here, or I guess sliced more than diced. Um, Probably about a cup full. I think about 6 or 7 garlic cloves, just chopped up. A batch of a green onion, and then some bok choy, uh, which was about 3 of those small heads of bok choy. Um, one bell pepper, and then about a cup and a half of sliced mushrooms. Um, but yeah, just let the wok get hot first with the oil, and I wanted to get the carrots in first just so they could start to soften a little bit. Um, yeah, it's kind of skipping a little bit. That's okay. Um, so yeah, going back to um, it's kind of weird how it glitched like that. But anyways, let's skip ahead because the video kind of moved ahead and then it moved back. So we'll see if that's going to continue. So yeah, just giving a nice toss to those carrots, letting them get a little charred on each side, and then coming in with the onions and the garlic, and want to give that a nice toss before adding anything else. You want to start to get a little bit of a saute and char on the garlic and the onion. And then in addition to it, because I feel like with this style of cooking, it's always important to have some ginger. And I didn't have any fresh ginger root on hand, so I have this bottle of, or this tube of ginger paste. Um, which, if you've ever used it, it's pretty awesome if you need ginger in a pinch. Um, or you just don't feel like cutting it up, which can be tedious in itself. And in the wee hours of the morning when you're throwing this together, yeah, ginger paste is better. So yeah, just giving that a toss, getting the onion, the garlic, the ginger paste, and the carrots all mixed, and then we'll add the bok choy, and then once again just start to kind of mix that around and let the bok choy start to cook down a little bit. And let that soften. And what I'm doing here is creating a little space to add the pepper and the mushroom. So get that all in there, and this stuff always smells really good off of the hot wok. It's a nice smell. And then just start to blend everything together a little bit. And at this point, those carrots have really started to soften a little bit, but not soft and mushy like you would have in a stew. You want them kind of soft on, just softer, but not. I guess an al dente carrot, is that a thing? um, so here I added a little bit of sesame oil, and then some of the lights or the low sodium soy sauce. And I love this variety of soy sauce. It's delicious. And then give that a mix, and really starting to get smoky, and you can kind of see that bok choy start to cook down a little bit. And then see those mushrooms kind of starting to saute, and then doing that toss really kind of helps distribute the heat and cook things a little more evenly, and mix things a little more evenly as well, more so than I'm able to do by just moving it around with the spatula alone. And if you look closely, you can see a nice char or sear on some of those carrots. All right, and then I'm just going to create another opening here in a moment. And now it's time to add our lo mein noodles. And so you can get, essentially it's a whole pack of lo mein noodles you can get at the store. And in each packet, um, it comes with like 3 little bundles. And so I just boiled 3 of these bundles beforehand. Um, and then I had them draining off to the side. And now just start to mix the vegetables and the lo mein in together. But before I mix it too much, I want to add a little more sauce. So first, what I'm adding here is a ginger teriyaki sauce, which is really good. You can get that at a natural grocers. Um, and then just start to mix it in, and yeah, get a little stick down at the bottom, but not too bad, just because I let those noodles sit there for too long. And the oven is on, or the stove is on high heat here with the typically what you need for wok cooking. And so now I'm just trying to incorporate everything together, make sure it's fairly even as you can get it. Usually at this point, I'm not brave enough to, um, do a good sized toss of this much food in the wok. Um, just knowing my coordination, I know it'd flip it and it wind up as a vegetable lo mein masterpiece on the kitchen wall. So now I'm adding some more soy sauce, just to kind of add a little more liquid to it, so it's a little easier to mix the lo mein and the vegetables in together if it's moist, and just kind of scraping a little bit of that noodle off the bottom that's sticking. But you can see a nice char on the carrot there. Yeah. So I don't know about you, but at least watching this, I can't wait for dinner tonight. Um, so that is, let's see. So that's a basic, simple vegetable lo mein. If you're looking for something that's um, far less heavy than maybe what most of us, myself definitely included, had over the holidays. It's just a nice dish to kind of do things a little differently. But once again, thanks for joining me. Uh, I'm enjoying doing these walk videos. I hope all of you enjoy um, seeing this technique of cooking. Once again, I'm far from really knowing what I'm talking about with it, but I like to cook and think I know a little bit, and I just hope this provides a little inspiration to um, spice up your dinners or lunches or whatever, breakfast. We did an egg dish here, using the wok for breakfast. So we'll do this again next month in February. I don't know for certain what I'll do, but I'd kind of like to do. I'm thinking maybe at the moment, maybe a sesame chicken, homemade sesame chicken, um, something like that. That may change. I may think of something completely different. But once again, thanks for joining me this afternoon. And uh, stay safe out there in the wind. It's crazy out there again. Take care.